Hello, this is Chiak, and since it's September now, we're getting closer to spooky Halloween month, so we're gonna start playing more horror-related games or just pure horror games. But right now I got Dead Secret, which yeah, there is not much in terms of options, so we'll see. I can't remember the story of the game, but we'll find out. September 25th,
Harris Bullard was
1965.
found dead in his study 5 days ago. Nobody believes me, but I think he was murdered. This house in the middle of nowhere holds the secret. There's a story hiding here, and I'm going to cover it. If I'm right, there are 4 major suspects. Graham Wellington, Josie Herrera, Cynthia Peckman, Bobby Sawyer. I'm not leaving until I find out what happened.
Okay. I saw ex-wife and the errand boy. I didn't realize there was text going on above. Also, hello us? This is it, the crime scene. Why is there Asian... I mean, if we get closer... Okay, I right-clicked. But, can I right-click there? Thank you. Why? I'm sorry, what happened to your arm? Alright, in and out. Easy. Just have to find some evidence and get out of here. A small parcel tied tightly with twine. Can't open it with my bare hands. Hands or hand? Reclusive prof. Okay, I can't imagine any sort of actual newspaper saying prof and not professor. Just reclusive professor found dead in home. September 23rd, 1965. K.S. Harris... What? K.S. Harris Bullard, a retired college teacher, was found dead in his home Monday. The body was discovered by Bobby Sawyer, who worked part-time for Bullard, running odd jobs. Okay, so that was the... Okay. A police investigation has concluded that Bullard died of natural causes. He was 63. Bullard moved into his home on Rampo Way several years ago, but was rarely seen about town. He was a private and reclusive man who seemed to have few friends. Bullard raised eyebrows last year when a former student, a pretty young woman named Josie Herrera, moved in with him. Bullard's will, written in 1957, leaves his entire estate to his ex-wife, Cynthia Peckman. Peckman will reportedly sell the house and its contents immediately. Harris was a genius in his discipline, said Graham Wellington, a former colleague. The field of neuroscience is considerably poorer without him. Tired recluse found dead in his study. A police ruled natural death. I'm sorry. Are you telling me you didn't read the newspaper beforehand? I feel like you would have already had this information, but sure. Found the body. Okay, Josie Era's... that's okay. Live-in assistant. Inheritor of Buford's estate. Graham Wellington, former colleague of... Okay, so that was all the suspects. No piano blocking the way. Oh! It is just right in the way. Okay, alright. So clearly this game was meant for VR. Because if I WASD, I'm moving the mouse. Oh, hello, I almost missed this. A key. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to open... Okay. Investigate the crime scene. Yep. Okay, I like how we got that after we got the key. Oh, there's nothing in here. I really can't tell. Since there's no brightness setting, we're just gonna have to deal with this. What's this? It's a candle? What is this? Wait, this isn't the crime... Okay, fine. Oh, so, yeah, this is... I'm just trying to see if this is, like, Chinese. Right away, I want to say Chinese, but for all I know... The small key unlocked the door. So why in the world would it have... Okay. Hello? Why did that open? Oh, so there's something sticking out from underneath this... Okay. This is where Bobby Sawyer found Bullard's body. He's been dead for a couple of days, though. He'd been dead for a couple of days. Oh, okay. There's a page from a manuscript here. The man who could see with his skin. What? In 1926, I met a man who could see with his skin. His eyes were sealed with wax and bandage, yet he remained aware of the room around him. We held up signs which he read and fingers which he counted, even when we stood behind him. After the performance, I gave him $200 for the secret. He explained that he could oh my god, music. Okay. I'm just gonna turn down my volume. I'm assuming it affects the recording as well, but... He held up signs which he read and fingers which he counted, even when we stood behind him. After the performance, I gave him $200 for the secret. He explained that he could see as long as some part of his skin remained exposed to the air. He described it as a shift in the wind or a slight breeze on his face, the subtle motion of the hair on his arms. After years of focus and practice, he developed the ability to form a mental image of his surroundings based only on these slight sensations. This man had achieved a form of idiofocus. Granted, he only had access to a very narrow range of sensory information, but the result was powerful. I immediately resolved to discover the secret of his ability. Now, almost 4 decades later, I am very close. There's this newspaper clipping here. It reads, Eyeless Joe found dead in the hotel. Weird. Wait, I'm sorry, was that not part of the... What? Excuse me. How is that not part of the... profiles... research documents? Can we... No? Okay. Okay, that's literally it. I just had to be sure of that. Something about this painting makes me uncomfortable. It's very bleak. If you say so? Well, I mean, might as well check under all the... A record player. There's no record inside. I mean, great, but I can't even... I can't even see. I can't even see into it. Oh my god, her arm freaked me out there. Okay. What's this? It looks like a tiny camera lens, okay. Circular... Oh god. Man, there is so much delay with that. It's a picture of a woman. She looks lonely. This room is a regular library. Some of these volumes look ancient. It's all covered in dust. Any of them in particular? Okay, I guess I'm going... one of Bullard's diplomas. Doesn't turn on, I guess it's broken. I mean, this looks more Japanese, so maybe it was... Bullard has some pretty advanced degrees. This one is from the University of Chicago, 1935. Boy, I'd love to visit Chicago. Quantum mechanics and functional analysis, not exactly light reading. It's full of technical books. I wonder if Bullard actually read them all. It's full... Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, okay. We got more reading here for me. Joe, something is after me. It's creeping around the house, trying to get in. I'm sure of it. I heard footsteps outside and creaking on the roof. It's not safe here. I've taken the audiofocal lenses from their normal location and hidden them in my study. I sent you a package that you'll know what to do with. Check the map for the mask. As usual, X marks the spot. Harris. P.S. The sequence is west, east, and north. When? Without the H. Bullard hid something in this room? Very suspicious. This'll be a great hook for my opening paragraph. I mean, is it the lens I just got from the thing? This is probably locked. Oh no, it isn't. It's another lens. I found 2 of them now. Oh my god, the delay. I'm sorry. The delay is crazy. It's a note with a foreign symbol on it. Underneath it reads north. Oh, so this is north. Okay. North, so the one I got here is east, so there's going to be another one over here for west. Got it. Something's typed out here, but the paper is too far in the feeder that I can't pull it out. If you say so. Oh, wait, is there... Hello? Wait. Scissors? Pair of scissors. I can use these to open that package in the other room. Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. Your past has caught up with you. It is over. What's this? Who is woodcutter? Threatening Bullard. No dial tone. One of them appears to be missing. Oh, wait, what the hell is this? I didn't realize. Issues, I didn't realize that this was like a part of something. Okay. Issues, sorry, but this actually would kind of scare me if it was just in my bedroom. Issues of the journal of physiology and a bunch of medical books with names I can't pronounce. Mind you, this isn't a bedroom, but still. I've never seen a map laid out like this. There's a spot marked with an X on it. There's an X indicated on the map. Okay, either way I need the... this globe doesn't happen to open or something, does it? Oh? Ha ha ha! It's a small box. Oh my god. Knocked over. It's a small box. Let's get a better look at it on the desk. Oh, this is where we're supposed to do the north. Okay. I don't think... Is there anything more in here? No. Okay, we're just gonna have a look at more paper. These books are by the same author, Lefcadio Ern. It looks like one is missing. What does that sound? Dictionaries and language references. It looks like a lot of these books aren't even in English. Okay. Well, okay, there's a piece of paper. The Snow Woman, adapted from an original translation by Lefcadio Ern. An old man and his son climbed a mountain to collect firewood. It began to snow heavily and unable to make it back home. They decided to pass the night in a small hut. In the middle of the night, the young man awoke to see that the door had blown open. A tall woman with long hair and a white kimono was leaning over his father, blowing her breath upon him. When she saw that the son was awake, she said, "You are a handsome young man, so I will let you live. But if you ever speak of this to anyone, your life shall be forfeit." I think I've heard this story before. In the morning, the young man found his father frozen and dead. He climbed down the mountain alone and never spoke of the episode. A year later, he met and married a young, beautiful girl. They had children together and were happy. But the night of his father's death still weighed heavily on his mind. One night, after having a bit too much to drink, the man told his wife about his encounter with the Snow Woman. She was furious. "You promised not to tell," she screamed, and before his eyes she became the tall woman with long black hair and a white kimono. If it were not for our children, I would end your life here and now. I will spare you for their sake. But if anything ever happens to them, you shall pay the price." And with that, she melted into the wind and was gone. Okay. Okay, well, either way... Oh, wait. See, I'm wondering, do we deal with this first or do we... Well, okay, we have the scissors, so let's go open the... Actually, wait. I didn't even check the... What's on this side? Wait, what's on this side? Door's locked, okay. Door's locked on the other side and there's no keyhole. Alright. That is so loud. Oh, okay, bird. Hi. Hi. The jump scare. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, that was a jump scare. Yeah. Oh, okay. B. It's an old book. It says Kwaidan on the cover. Whatever that means, the author is Lafacio Earn. Okay. Can we read the book? No, we can't. Okay. Got it. Let's vacate. So we got a Japanese oh, now this is turned on. Okay. Oh, sorry, wait. This here's for north, right? We don't have east. Just because it's when, so west, east, north, but we don't have the east button. That's weird. I could have sworn the TV was off before. You did. You're seriously telling me? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Fine. I swear I could have turned it off. It wasn't on. Like, what do you mean you swear? It definitely was not on. I don't even know why you're questioning it. Okay. Well, what do we do now? Oh, wait. The missing book. Does it go here? I can't push the book all the way back. It feels like it's hitting something. Wait, there's something jammed way back there. It's a flat triangular wedge. There's some sort of foreign writing on it. Yeah! Okay. We know what to do with it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's grab this. Alright, so. Sorry. West, east, north. Oh! That is not great. I see the lens fits into the mask's eye sockets. It's like a weird pair of goggles. Right. Okay. Who was that? Okay, what do we do now? Do we check the thing? Check underneath. I have to say, her reasonings are... I think I've seen these masks, like, maybe they're Japanese? Okay. Door's still jammed. Well, okay, what do we do now? Do I use the mask again? Oh, well, fine. Is there something more to this painting? There was a page taped to the back. What? Josie, if you're reading this note, then something must have happened to me. I may be dead or missing. If so, you're the only person who can save our research. The truth is that I'm being threatened. It started before I left the college. I get notes every few months from somebody calling himself Woodcutter. What he wants is to access our research. He wants me to turn over our plans for the lunar dream apparatus. Josie, my life is in danger. Woodcutter knows things, secret things about my past that nobody should know. I'll not yield to simple blackmail, but lately, the threats have escalated. I am sure that I am being watched at the house. I sometimes hear things on the other side of the wall. Yesterday, with the mask on, I thought I saw somebody reaching for me. It's a warning from my subconscious. I am no longer safe here. I've locked our research away in the safe upstairs. I want you to retrieve it and leave. Destroy everything before you go. Burn the house down if you have to. Just get the research and get out of here. Head for the big city where it's easy to hide. I'm counting on you, Joe. Don't let our work fall into their hands, Harris. Oh, that's all you need to write about that? Okay, there you go. Primary suspect ordered to Bullard to destroy their research and split. I knew there was more to the story. Whatever Bullard was mixed up in, I bet there's evidence in that safe. Okay. Who is Woodcutter? Open the safe upstairs. How do I get upstairs? My hunter's right. Bullard's death is definitely fishy. Better stop and review my nose. What? Okay. Oh, it's for some reason making me... Okay. It's like, this is the reading comprehension test. Harris Bullard's body was found by Bobby Sawyer. Bobby ran odd jobs with Bullard. Could he have done it? He certainly had the opportunity. Bullard was scared. He worried about losing his secret research. That's it. Blackmail. I knew this would be a scoop. Somebody wanted Bullard's research. He must have been killed for it. Bullard was being blackmailed by Woodcutter. Sorry, that's it. I just need the sound of like dun 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 dun. Woodcutter. What is that supposed to mean? This is the kind of juicy detail I came here to find. Maybe something to do with like folklore, since there's a bunch of folklore stuff so far. Okay, to sell the story I need some real evidence. Let's go check out that safe upstairs. Upstairs would be where? Oh, it just magically opens now, huh? Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, music. Oh, I saw that shadow. Left. Okay, well, first. Oh. Okay. So something there. What do we have here? Dear Diary, today is an anniversary. Okay, it was 5 years ago today. I found Dad's name on an old research paper at the U of C. He had written it in 1933, 8 years before I was born. I didn't know he had gone to college. I had never really thought about his life. He was just a name on my birth certificate. Dad ran out on Mama after the war. He had gone off to fight and just never came back. When he stopped writing, Mama thought he'd been killed. I remember her crying at the kitchen table. The war ended. Life went on. Mama died without ever finding out what happened to him. I used to hate him. Hated the idea of him. Hated my mother a little bit too. I figured Dad was just a deadbeat who ditched Mama because he didn't want a kid. But when I found his name in the library, something changed. I couldn't stop thinking about him. Deadbeat dads don't study physics, do they? What is he doing now? What does he look like? Is he married to somebody else? I traced him here to Kansas, but finding him is taking longer than I expected. Okay, so... came to Kansas to look for her father. Oh, wait. Not much of it. Okay, fine. Anything with the You're still there? Hero says helicopter may win Vietnam War. Dang Nang, South Vietnam. A Medal of Honor winner from Kansas said today the helicopter may win the war in South Vietnam. Marine Major Douglas Big Tom Thompson, 39, of Fortuna, won the nation's highest military award during World War II, manning a bazooka in Iwo Jima. Major Thompson is attached to the Marine Helicopter Squadron operating along the coast and northern border of South Vietnam. Thompson's father lives in Wichita, Kansas. I'm assuming KS is for Kansas. As a leatherneck, Thompson destroyed 16 Japanese strongpoints and killed 75 Japanese on Iwo Jima in 1945. He is the only Medal of Honor winner currently serving in Vietnam. The most effective weapon the Viet Cong use is terror, the big pipe-smoking Marine said. The most effective one against them is the helicopter. Okay. Wait. Are you gonna still be here if I put on the mask? Oh, no. No. But first, sorry, I didn't realize that there was a... Aha! Even she said it. Aha, I found something. Bobby, here is your latest chapter all typed up. I think the story is becoming very interesting, and I'm sure you can get published. I hope you don't mind, but I made a few edits and inserted a few details here and there. I'm looking forward to your next chapter, Joe. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer, Chapter 3. The man had been dead for hours when they found him. He had crawled halfway up Sarah Johnson's porch step before coming to rest just outside the door, his feet dangling off the edge like spaghetti that somebody had cooked too long. Old Sarah just about keeled over when she saw him. The man was inked, weird lines crisscrossed every inch of his skin like Indian war paint. Even his eyelids were marked. The tattoos made him look like some African shaman out of National Geographic, except that he was white and was wearing work overalls 2 sizes too big. Jimmy, the only cop on duty at 6 in the morning, thought maybe the man had escaped from a chain gang. Jimmy was never the sharpest tool in the shed. Detective Henderson, though, he's as smart as a whip. He had photos taken of the body, all naked and everything. He put the pictures up on his wall at the little station in the middle of town and started moving them around, turning them this way and that, until the tattoo edges started to line up. Took him 3 days, but he put it together just like a jigsaw puzzle, until the thick lines all connected to the thin lines, and the overall shapes became clear. Would you believe it? It was a map. When the coroner cut the man open, he found his insides were all twisted into the same map. And when they sawed into the man's bones, they found the map there too, etched into the marrow like rings on a tree stump. Well, that's how we first found our way to the cave. Okay. That's an intriguing story. Okay, it must be the assistant's room. Oh, there's just a crow sitting outside. Hello, bird. Hello. The window is painted. It's not budging. Is that the correct? Oh, hey, there's a handprint on the...
It might say reporter on my desk, but I spend most of my time at the Standard making coffee for my editor. I'm tired of writing the gossip column. This story is my shot at the big leagues. When I prove that Bullard was murdered, all the big papers will come calling. I'll finally escape this backwater town. This is it, the chance I've been waiting for.
Okay. Something's holding the lid closed. There's a small dowel mounted on the front. I don't have anything. Just a regular lamp. Okay, so we see a handprint, it's her. My question is, this makes it seem like that we need to open it. The chair looks pretty comfortable, but I don't have time to rest. Okay, so if I... And then he's back there. Am I going to see something in the mirror if I come closer? Josie moved in with Bullard last year after he retired. The busybody had a field day. Okay. Wait, did I check? Can we check underneath the pillow? No. Okay, so I don't think I have what I need for this yet. Okay, everything's knocked aside. Okay, something's over there. I mean, I don't even know where to start. There are pieces of torn up photo here. Oh, I can't even see. There's a frame here. I didn't even realize that. It's like, what is this middle? That was this line in the middle. Get out of the way. What? To me, I can't see the frame. It's an old photo of two men on a ship. James Lowry and Harris Bullard. Oh, we can equip goggles again? Hi! Hi. How are you? Are you doing okay? Sorry, that is... I don't think we're supposed to be laughing. Everything in the jar has been already packed up. Okay, fine. Got more paper? Oh, we got safe! Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. I know your secret. James Lowry sends his regards. His woodcutter character is my prime suspect. I bet his blackmail scheme went south, so he killed Bullard. The wardrobe hasn't packed up. They really wasted no time in cleaning this place out. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Here's the safe, but it's locked. Okay. Who is woodcutter? Open the safe upstairs. Find the safe combination. Oh, there's another piece of paper. Hello? No. H. Bullard, Daily Log, November 2nd, 1964. We did a test run of the ideofocal lens today. At first, we did not know how to interpret the results, but now I believe they are working better than we had anticipated. Instead of an unfiltered stream of sensory information, what we are seeing is subconscious memory. The lens distorts in response to visual stimuli that the wearer has some knowledge of. They see what my conscious mind cannot. Josie proposed that what we are really doing is mining dreams. Dreams are, after all, a form of ideofocus, a time when the subconscious comes forward and shows us truth that we might not otherwise recognize. What we are striving for is unrestricted access to dream thought as a control mnemonic. The mask works pretty well. I could tell that Josie was dubious at first, but now she understands subconscious thought is potentially dangerous to the subject. We will need a physical object to enable the mind to compartmentalize. Okay, I still said that wrong. Providing the wearer with some degree of cognitive protection. Permanent augmentation will require a much larger apparatus. We will need some other kind of focus mnemonic to help the brain control the deluge of dreams. Information it will receive, something large and ubiquitous, the moon perhaps. Lens in this weird mask, dream thoughts, the moon? This room's like a tomb, the air is so still I can hardly breathe. Nice to get some fresh air in here, I just wish it wasn't raining. Okay. Bullard's bed, everything is boxed up and ready to move out. Okay. The bedside table has been emptied already. I see a piece of paper there. There's a page hidden behind these boxes. H. Bullard Daily Log, April 9th, 1964. Woodcutter sent me another note today. He knows things nobody should know. Secrets I buried 20 years ago. He knows about James Lowry. It's impossible, but somehow he knows. I can tell he's getting closer to me. His notes are mailed from the Gov post office. Last night, I could swear I heard somebody moving around outside. I haven't been this scared since Chicago. I need to be patient. He's going to have to reveal himself to me at some point. If he wants my research, he'll have to wait until it's completed. I don't believe in ghosts. When I find him, I will kill him. Okay. Local to go? Oh, there's a handprint. Hello? Okay, out of curiosity. Are you still here? Oh, you just face one direction, huh? Okay, well, let's look at this.
Bill told me to cover Bullard's death, but he's just looking for gossip about the young assistant. But I took it seriously, did the research, followed every lead, like a real journalist would. It paid off. I found something everybody else missed. A note, a half-thought, scribbled in the margins of the coroner's draft report. It read, "Hypothermia in summer?"
Okay, sorry, there's like sirens going on outside. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, it's a plate with a circular dial, so that's for the safe. No, not the safe. That would be for the chest. Fireplace is full of logs. Okay, so he died of hypothermia. I'm sorry. This is like hilarious to me. Hello? Hi. Okay. I'll leave now. Sorry, I'll leave you alone. So this is probably for the chest, I would assume, because the circular dial thing. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so the middle part we can't move. I was like wondering what's the... There we go. A small wooden knob. Okay, interesting. Looks like Josie's stuff, Lennon's books. Oh, we just came here for the small wooden knob. Okay. That's it? Not budging. Okay. 2 years on the job and all they let me write is the gossipy column. Sorry, the gossip column. Okay. Out of curiosity, are you still here? Now that I've opened the thing? No? You're not flip backwards or anything like that? I'm running? Window? Hi. Okay. Oh. I'm not in control anymore, am I? Okay, I'm not. What is this place? This looks familiar. Am I going in circles? I don't know. Is there supposed to... Okay, do I go... I'm going in circles. Am I just supposed to keep doing this until finally something happens? I don't know. Okay, I happened to found it this time. But how do I know which direction I'm supposed to go? This feels like the right way, if you say so. I see something off in the distance here, so I'm assuming. Hey, bird. I was wondering because, like, I was wondering if there's ever gonna be... The hell? What's going on here? I don't understand. Okay, fine. This is not better. Well, it's not like I have anywhere else to go. Oh. Hi. We don't talk? Okay, fine. Wait, the man in the raincoat, was that woodcutter? Oh, he was wearing a raincoat? The axe is stuck so deep in the ground that I can't get it out with one... Oh. Leave. I won't be scared off that easily. What are you talking about? You jumped out a window. What? I must have hit my head. I'm not leaving until I figure out what's going on. Okay. I'm sorry, but like, literally, it's not like you're gonna be difficult to find. But sure, whatever. Dr. Bullard, I followed your instructions to calibrate the Tempest prognosticator. Your concern was correct. The bottles must be placed from heaviest to lightest to produce accurate results. The actual weight depends on the leech used, so I have to recalibrate every time we want to take a reading. Also note that recalibration is required if the battery in the base dies. However, the device works as intended once the model is aligned precisely with the moon. It may then be used to start the lunar dream apparatus safely. Bullard's research Bullard's research is crucial to this story. I wonder if I can get this thing working. Calibrate the device. Okay. This is the heaviest the light is. I mean, you don't have... Sorry, but it's like... It's not like there's many places to hide.
Marguerite Higgins is my hero. She won a Pulitzer for her reporting in Korea. I went to college because of her. She goes to war zones, marches with the troops. Nothing scares her. And she gets the story. Marguerite Higgins doesn't run from a juicy story just because her life is in danger. Neither will I.
Okay. So there... Oh, hi. Hi. November 15, 1960. Dear Harris, I read in the paper today that you received a special award from the college for groundbreaking research. I'm writing to wish you my sincere congratulations. I've said some things that I regret, but today I wish only to extend good wishes to you and to your future endeavors. Do you know the scene in North by Northwest when Cary Grant disrupts an art auction? He makes nonsensical bids until the police are called to haul him away. I saw it last summer at the cinema we used to drive to in Logan. It was lonely to go alone, but that scene made me smile. My life feels like that sometimes. I poke my head up and say something crazy every now and then, just on the off chance that somebody will take me away from all this. And no Cary Grant, I'm afraid. I would like to hear from you. Please write back. Sincerely, Cynthia. Okay, so the ex-wife? I've seen that movie, but for like the film class, but I don't remember it at all. Besides of the plane, but it's a strange device with bells at the top, and there's a slots for small bottles. Okay. So my question: where the? Oh, that's where you are in the house. Okay. The hearth is covered in ash. Is there something written here? Star, circle, square. Okay. It's just... sheet music is scattered all over the floor. Was Bullard a musician? I didn't know that. National recognition for local college, Washington, D.C. The National Academy of Sciences announced its annual picks for leaders in science academia on Wednesday. Among the recipients of this prestigious award was our own Oakley College in Logan. The college won recognition for the controversial research paper published by the school's small neuroscience department last year. We're very proud to have our work recognized in this way, said Dr. Graham Wellington, chair of Oakley's Brain Studies program. We are a very small program focused on areas of research that the big schools ignore. We applaud the Academy of Science for giving us a chance to prove ourselves. The award-winning paper, authored by Wellington and Dr. Harris Bullard, was written in 1962 but only published last year, titled Accessing Subconscious Waves Through Twisted Pair Electroencephalography. The highly technical paper caused some controversy in the neuroscience community and was ridiculed by many experts in the field. The paper was the source of some local tumult as well. This paper was written entirely by Dr. Bullard, said one Oakley student who did not wish to give his name. Wellington just put his name on it and took all the credit. Bullard, who retired from the school last year, could not be reached for comment. Interesting. Oh, I wonder. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. There are some loose floorboards here. I could probably pry these floorboards up with the right tool. Oh, I don't have the... Okay. Dear God, this... And now there's a paper there as well.
Dad took me to Wichita once before he died. We drove for 4 hours to get there, ate hamburgers, and watched a movie. Then we went home. He never explained, just told me to get in the car. I guess he knew he was going to die.
Oh. Okay. You have a portrait of yourself on the... Okay. The Crystal Cave, Chapter 8. The passage continued downward, a steep slope like we were going down a hill. The smooth crystal didn't give our feet purchase, and we were trying our best not to slip. It was dark at night, but the light from our helmets reflected strangely from the walls, making them dance blue. Once or twice I thought I saw a flicker in the glass, but it was just a trick of the light. It was cold down there. None of us was wearing a jacket. It dawned on us that we had come totally unprepared. A few hours before, we had been whooping and shouting, excited by the crazy angles that cut the crystal entrance out. What? We had been whooping and shouting, excited by the crazy angles that cut the crystal entrance out of the cave wall, sure that we'd found something that was going to make us rich. Now we walked in silence. Henderson's face wore a hard, determined look. Johnson was all suspicion. Jimmy just looked scared, his skin pale and his eyes wide. I opened my mouth to say something to him, then shut it. Either we'd find a way out or we'd die down here. All there was to it. And then it was then that Johnson screamed. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why maybe it's like the paper. I'm having kind of like a difficult time seeing the font, weirdly enough. Okay. Was this... Sorry, the mask again. Okay, star, circle, square. Not that I can do anything with that yet. Pots and pans, they haven't been packed very well. Alright, I'm sorry. Something over there. Stovetop is clean. It's pitch black down there, not worth risking a fall with a broken arm. I'll need to find the light. Yeah, I'd say so. I was about to say, it looks super dark here as well. Okay, coffee can that's versus shut. I can hear something rattling around inside. Alright. I have to say, you'd think you'd be a bit more quiet since some guy apparently just came after you and all that. Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. You have 5 days. I am coming. Oh, now it's like getting dark outside. There's a well outside? Okay. Possibly... What's inside? Looks like a blank sheet of paper. Is there something special about it? Okay. Okay, now there's something here. Bobby, here's the list of supplies this week. I know you're angry that I haven't paid in a month, but please wait a little bit longer. I have some money coming and I'd be able to pay you soon. What? Beans, cigarettes, tonic water, white bread, butter, eggs, copper wire, 3 feet, solder spool, vinyl tape, gasoline, butane, leeches. As many as you can get alive. I'm sorry, I was like, am I reading that right? You mean like, okay. Right? Sorry, I am curious. How long is this game? 2 hours, huh? Bullard owed him money. Bullard owed Sawyer money. Interesting. Oh, hello. Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. You will complete your research and then hand it to me. We can discuss the South Pacific in 1944. Oi, oi, oi. January 2nd, 1961. Dear Harris, Happy New Year's. I suppose I am wasting my time by writing you again, but the new year always makes me think about the past. I was very upset when you did not respond to my last letter. I was told that you refused my calls at the college. I understand that you are still angry, and for that, I cannot fault you. But unlike you, I have gone past our little meltdown. I've grown to see it as the inevitable terminus of our relationship. Something that had to happen sooner or later. Like spilt milk, as they say, it's not worth crying over. But I do have requests. I will make it plain. Harris, I need money. Some of my investments went bad last year, and with Kennedy in the White House soon, the others will certainly fail. You may hate me now, but I cannot believe you will consign me to a life of poverty. Somewhere deep down inside you, under that mask you wear in your daily life, I know you must still feel something for me. Please say you'll help me, just this once. Put down the mask and trust your feelings. Humbly and sincerely, Cynthia. Okay. Wants money for I didn't realize it was gambling debts. Bottle, the letter D is printed on the label. Oh, these are the bottles that we need. Okay. The handle turns, but the door won't open. Something is blocking it on the other side. It's locked. The lock looks really old. Okay. Anything else? So, okay, what do I have? I have the D. I have this small knob, which I have no idea what that's supposed to go for. What are my objectives? Who is a woodcutter? Open the safe upstairs. We have to get to the safe upstairs. Find the safe combination. Calibrate the device. Okay, so the only one I can do right now is to calibrate the device because... But I haven't found... Because we're supposed to find something that should help us open the door, the loose floorboard, right? Is there something more to the device? Like, I don't know if I... No, there's like literally a piece of paper right here. Hi. H. Bullard Daily Log, June 11th, 1965. Using the moon as a trigger for the lunar dream apparatus has its problem. The moon must be full, or nearly so, the night must be clear, and the process must be started at a very specific time to ensure that the moon is visible from inside the chamber. Josie's been following weather reports and using lunar charts to try to predict days for ideal test conditions, but it's an error-prone process. The data we get back from the weather service just isn't precise enough. Today I hit upon the solution. We'll build our own weather device. In fact, we can base it on the exceedingly accurate design from the century ago, the Tempest Prognosticator. I'll have to make some modifications for our purpose, of course. I'm sure that with some tuning, we can build a device that responds exactly to our weather needs. Then we'll need to get some leeches. The door's stuck. There's... looks like a battery. Is this what the small knob is for? I can't... Here's my problem right now. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Hey, you're here now. Thanks, okay. Well, like, yes, I know I need to do this, but... the door's stuck, there's... it looks like a battery. Okay, so all I have is the empty bottle, one of 4. And I have a small knob, which I still don't know what I'm supposed to use that for. Wait. Hello. Oh wait, there's a fireplace broom. Well, we can use the broom to sweep away the ashes. It's a series of faint symbols. Do I really need to... okay. Now we use the fireplace poker to... if I can get this poker wedged under the board, maybe I can pry it up. There's a hidden space underneath the floorboards. Very quiet. Oh. Okay, so we know it's star... no! There we go. It's an old metal key. Okay. The heart. Bill, I owe you many thanks for forwarding my request to the New York Times. I think we have the opportunity to tell one of the great science stories of the 20th century and make a considerable sum in the process. The Times is a great first step. But when we are finished, I want to have headlines written about me on the front page of every paper in the country. The key to our success is Harris Bullard's brain research. He has discovered something fundamental about the operations of subconscious brainwaves, and I believe that he will soon harness this knowledge to build a device whose object is to make men superhuman. Our first task is to procure this device before Bullard can publicize it, and my plans for accomplishing that are already in motion. Once the device is in my hands, I am confident that I can reproduce and improve upon his work. That, Mr. Mitchell, is where you come in. An invention of this magnitude must not be consigned to the boneyard of the academic journal. It deserves praise and recognition for the common man. We will make it the story of the year, and then we will sell the technology to those rich enough to meet our price. From now, we wait for Bullard to finish the device. Then we will make our move. I look forward to your continued cooperation in this mutually beneficial partnership. Best regards, Graham Wellington. Okay, so wait, Bill? Who's Bill? Okay. Is he the woodcutter then? Excuse me, I'm like eating popcorn here. Oh, here's a combination. Okay. Why was it under the floorboards though? L20, R50, L10. Anything else? Oh. The painting. The skull. Was there a keyhole to this? Because we also got a key, but... excuse me. I can barely see the key here. Door's stuck. I don't know what to use the key on. We need a light to go downstairs, which I haven't found. What did we find in here? A blank piece of paper? It's like the lemon juice thing where you like, if you heat it up, there's something secret written on it. Letters from Cynthia. Oh my god. Blackmail. Okay, we got all the blackmail notes. Notes from Joe. One from her diary. Okay. Like... this one's blocked from the other side? Okay. First things first. Oh! Okay. Alright, sir, hi. Cold winter increases risk of exposure. Kansas City, Kansas. With temperatures below 20 for most of the state, experts warn that deaths from hypothermia are on the rise. Several deaths have already been attributed to the cold this year, including 2 hikers found south of Ottawa and a man in Wichita. December is one of the deadliest months, said Charles Manning, chief medical examiner at Ottawa PD. People don't realize how cold it's gotten and go out unprepared. Profound hypothermia occurs when a person's core body temperature drops below 90 degrees Fahrenheit. However, scientists do not yet understand why the deep cold kills some people and spares others. According to Manning, men are at greater risk than women, and the cold is particularly dangerous for thin people. Identifying death by hypothermia can be a challenge, said Manning. If the victim is found in the snow with his clothes half off, then we know, but sometimes bodies aren't recovered until much later, often without a mark on them. What's this? Why is the music suddenly... Scientists do not understand why some victims of hypothermia remove their clothing, a phenomenon called paradoxal undressing, while others do not. Last March, the body of a 30-year-old woman who had been missing for several days, was found near Topeka. After failing to identify the cause of death, the coroner chalked it up to exposure to the elements. The easiest way to stay safe is to not go out alone in the cold, especially at night, said Manning. If you must go out, make sure that other people know where you're headed and dress warmly. If you're in a car accident, stay in the car. Don't try to hoof it to the next town on your own. Bottle, the letter A is printed on the label. Okay. Oh my god. The tub is full of leeches. This is disgusting. I guess the leeches are recent additions. Oh. Hello, flashlight. It's a flashlight. It doesn't have batteries. Never mind. I was like, oh, now we can go into the dark, dark, scary place. Johnson City, Texas. President Johnson boned up on reports and correspondence at the LBGA ranch today, pending arrival of cabinet office officials for a wide-ranging review of defense and foreign problems. Defense Secretary Robert S. McNamara and Deputy Defense Secretary Cyrus R. Vance were due to arrive by Jetstar at 3 p.m. CST and will remain overnight at the ranch. Saigon, South Vietnam, the Viet Cong mounted an assault on the Ben Hau Airport in Saigon on November 1st. Washington has yet to comment on the impact of the attack on U.S. operations in Vietnam. Neshoba County, Minnesota, is that what MS stands for? 18 men arrested by the FBI in connection with the murder of 3 civil rights workers are still awaiting formal charges from the state. Men alleged to be members of the Ku Klux Klan are accused of murdering James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner with the tacit cooperation of the local police. Oh boy. The 3 activists were visiting the area to investigate the burning of a church. Entertainment. The Supremes' Baby Love remains at the top of charts this week, followed closely by Oh Pretty Woman by Roy Robinson. At the movies, the outrage opened this week Paul Newman, Lawrence Harvey, and Claire Bloom star.
If Woodcutter killed Bullard, he was pretty sneaky about it. No marks on the body, no sign of a struggle. Coroner ruled it was pancreatic failure. How do you kill a man without leaving a mark on him? And why return to the scene of the crime?
Because he didn't get what he wants. Okay. Just want to see if we can move that, but I unlocked the door, so this opens to the study. So now we can... Honestly, I find this really strange, because like she's like, I'm not scared, blah blah blah, but like, this is not exactly a big house, right? So how... You don't know where this person is? Like... Either way, we got the safe combination. Maybe there's batteries in there. Okay. So it's hold on. L20, R50, L10. L20, L20, R50, L10. I wonder if the note I found in the lockbox is a safe combination. Okay, this. I'm having L20, R50. Is that not it? Oi! Monkey! The monkey's here. Left, right. L. Is that a 20? Wait. But now it's like... Huh? Because it's like, it's in between. It's not on the thing. How do I reset it? Okay. I'm assuming this is 0. 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm so confused about how this one works. Does it want me to do a full rotation around? Mind you, it's been a long time since I've used an actual lock, so... There's a whole, like, do the full rotation. L20. R50. Huh? Okay. I'm lost. Like, clearly this involves this. This is going right, this is going left. Or this is going right. Or maybe I'm going the wrong way. Did I reverse it? Oh my god, maybe I reversed it. I'm being dumb. I think I reversed it. This is going left. Why was I thinking this is going left? Cause the only reason I could think I thought this was left is because I saw the arrow on that side and it made me think left. Which is hilarious, honestly, but okay. L20. R50. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Do I... Is there a reset to this? Okay, car, calm down. Oh shoot, I went too far. It's like, it's not even, here's my other issue. It's not lined. It's just like just off center. Okay. L20. Okay, I need to look this up because clearly I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something very, very wrong. And I don't know if it's like the whole full rotation type deal or not. Safe. What the hell? I can't spell safe properly. Safe combination? If I type in like... Okay, so obviously other people, all from 6 years ago. I got the same problem, same shit, no idea why. Oh my god. I looked at this, for some reason, I somehow hovered over the name and now it just won't. Looked it up on YouTube. I had to restart my game 3 times at this stage because the dial kept spinning on different axes to where you couldn't read the numbers because they were inside the safe. What? At the same problem in VR where no amount of fiddling would work. Also, the clicks never landed properly on multiples of 10. I was able to do this on the first try on the desktop version. Okay, no one's saying what to do besides restart. Yeah, mine's doing the same. I reset the game about 5 times, and when you spin the dial, it doesn't land on the 10s. So you can't possibly put the combo in. Looks like it's probably a good game for those fortunate enough to not have a bug completely cripple it an hour into the story after you've already paid most expensive demo ever, blah blah. And it worked. Instead of hitting the knob on the left or right, I touched the knob. Instead of hitting the knob on the left or right, I touched the knob right up near the middle of the top where the arrows are turning. It seemed to work better. Okay, so a lot of people are literally just saying that you have to like do full rotation. But again, yeah, so other people are having the same issue where it's like the numbers aren't aligning. Yeah, because now it's starting to like veer off. That is so weird. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna end this here, and then we'll come back and hopefully we'll get the safe puzzle, because it sounds like it took people restarting the game and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That is very odd. And, I don't know how to. If I. Okay, I'm assuming it just automatically saves. If I... And I'm in here. Okay. I just needed to check that. But either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!